hitting the gritty. What you want, Navi? Have you ever played the Nocturne of Shadow that Sheik taught you? Yeah, Navi, that's like the first... I played it right after we got it. Navi. Navi. Come on. Gotta play smarter, not harder. I had this stuff for a reason. Hey everybody, we're back. We're back doing stuff. Last time we went... we did the mini dungeon beneath the well. It was spooky. I fell down a hole a lot. We also did a lot of side stuff. It was a long one. It was a pretty long one. But this time, it's probably also going to be pretty substantial. We're going to do... We have one quick thing to collect before entering the Shadow Dungeon, which is going to be another spooky, scary time. Not that the dungeons have been particularly inviting before now. It looks like the Shadow Dungeon is going to have three gold Skulltulas again? Yeah, 3 gold Skulltulas again. Interesting. Yeah, but before that, we're going to get a heart piece. I don't know if you remember, there is a mini game that we entered here. Technically, you could have done this a long time ago, but it's way easier when you cheat. Because there's a 50-50 shot every single time you enter a room. So, you know, the question is, why leave anything up to chance? You know what I mean? Where was it exactly? I didn't know you could walk up here. Oh, no, yeah, I did. I've talked to that guy before. Let's see, where is it? Where was it? Who was it? Who am I? Idle Town Market? Oh, it needs to be nighttime. Interesting. I feel like, are there different people in Town Square? Or maybe I just don't remember talking to all these people. There we go. What are these things? Is it? It looks like it's over this way? Oh, is it that building right there with the lights on? That would make sense. But yeah, that's the agenda. That's the agenda for now. Hi, bud. Oh, the dog came with me. Open the chest and, surprise, if you find the key inside, you'll be able to advance. Left or right, try your luck. I'm gonna try this once without using the Lens of Truth, just to see how my luck goes. I'm fully anticipating that I failed the first one. 10 rupees to play. Do you wanna try it? Yeah. In order to fuel this venture, I have a grape tea with aloe and jelly from same place I had the jasmine tea. I immediately was craving jasmine tea again today, which is a problem. I don't remember if I like the taste of aloe vera. We'll find out though. You know what? I'm not gonna open this. I'm not gonna pop this open until we enter the Shadow Temple. I think that'll be good. Okay, I picked this one. Okay. Well, yep, that sure did it. Thanks a lot. Huh. Well, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna cheat. Sir, I'm gonna let you know I'm cheating. Okay? Just let's not beat around the bush. Otherwise this would be literally gambling. Oh wait, unless they were all just left? Watch them all be left. What if that was like the trick? Oh man. Okay, but not... It's not gonna be left 4 times. That would be ridiculous. Okay, alright. I do think it's funny how you could brute force your way through this, but also, like, they designed it to let you use the Lens of Truth. I think that's pretty funny. Well, you'd be getting double rupees at this point. Oh, you can actually... Can you always look through chests? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. Nice. Yep, that's our first. I think we only need... If my math checks out, there's only 3 more heart pieces to get at all, like, to begin with. So... That's that. Man, I've been looking at a lot of Deltarune stuff again. I get these bursts of, these long sprints of time of, like, being super, like, hyper-focused on Deltarune and Undertale, because that whole freaking Spamton sweepstakes, first off, Spamton's my favorite character. I know that's not, like, that's not an original take, but I really, really love him. I don't know what, I like him for the, like, the darkness around the edges of him and his existence. I don't know, there's, like, some really twisted, like, weird stuff going on with him, and I dig it. But also, he's a funny little character. Great, you're a real gambler. You are a real gambler. Well, as of recording this today, that is an oddly topical thing. Weird. Okay, now with that, I guess I'll make note of some fun things that you could do. Let's see here. With the long shot, you can get across wooden plank over the lava now and summon Pierre. With the long shot, you can now claim rupees on the other platform, call for Pierre. Oh yeah, in the in Death Mountain Crater. Yeah, all those little, like, ruby platforms and stuff like that, you can, like, call Pierre and actually make those shots with the long shot now. Don't know why you'd want to go back just to do that, but let's see here. Oh, in Goron City, there's that, like, little there's that lava room too that you couldn't get through. Let's see. But oh, it's not actually particularly useful. Oh, it's a grotto. You can... Oh, you could have gotten close to the lava and played the Song of Time to have a block of time appear. Really interesting. You normally don't play it to make blocks appear. You normally do it to make blocks disappear. That's odd. It's just business scrubs. They sell you Deku nuts and bombs and seeds and arrows. Yeah, that's not great. Okay, so now it's literally just straight to the Shadow Temple. The Gossip Stone. Oh, yeah, well, I'll get there first. Hold the phone. We can't enter the Shadow Temple as young Link, can we? Oh, no, we literally can't get past the first thing. I hate that, I really hate that. Okay. Why were the Sheikah hiding the ghoul in their backyard? And here we are. Oh, okay. We have a fairy and a red potion. That's not bad. Let's do it. Oh. I just assumed you're gonna need that. I'll do that instead. Ooh, okay, time to face our fears. I do like how it's like, you know, going to the spooky bottom of the well is very much like the kid thing, and now going to some ancient tomb as an adult. The shadow will yield only to the one with the Eye of Truth, handed down in Kakariko Village. Oh, interesting. I think I did most of the... that's an interesting thing to note. I think I did most of this dungeon before... make my beak face the skull of truth. The alternative is descent into the deep darkness. The skull of truth. Oh, the skulls disappear. Okay, so this one. You could brute force this one, you know, just like have it stop at every single thing. No, wait. Oh! That scared the heck out of me. Oh, screw that. It happened so suddenly and it was so just pitch black. Oh man, if I'm already getting scared, it's the first room. I couldn't get out of the animation of pushing the bird. Okay, so note to self: keep holding it down. Do not let go until you're done pushing, I guess. Okay, did that. But there's a gap here. That's just too far to jump, and there's nothing to hook onto. So time to do the next best thing. Only one who has sacred feet can cross the Valley of the Dead. Have you seen Link dance? He's got the most sacred feet this side of Hyrule. Come on now. I don't like this. I don't like this dungeon. It's nighttime. It was a dreary, overcast day. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Oh man, this is like those those Gary's Mod things where they texture like an entire labyrinth with the same texture. It's really weird to be spoken to so much in a dungeon as well. Normally, dungeons are like the most removed from any dialogue you almost ever get, which makes them like especially unnerving. But this one is unnerving for the exact opposite reason. We're being told cryptic things every 2 seconds. Okay, let's see here. Just consulting the guide to see when I need to look out for the first Skulltula. Okay, I'll keep this imagery in mind. There's gonna be a room with 2 tiny chests in it. Shadow Temple. Here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. Are we getting lore? Is that what's going on? Here lies Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. Oh, what? Greed and hatred. Oh. Well, no, that would make sense, right? Because we learned that, or I learned recently. No, I mean, I think we learned it in this game. I was consulting the Historia, which I have been playing at the beginning of episodes. Up to this episode, I should have been including them. I think my plan is to start including narration in the episodes. Well, was to start including narration in the episodes before the episodes start. Read straight from the Hyrule Historia. After making the time jump, because I felt like that would be a good point to do it. What is hidden in the darkness? Tricks full of ill will. You can't see the way forward. Oh, dang. Oh, look! It's our old friend! Come to say hello once more. Much faster than last time, that's for sure. Oh, I hate how he twitches. It's just a Silent Hill enemy. It's like not even a... It does feel so far removed from Zelda games. You got the hover boots. With these mysterious boots, you can hover above the ground. The downside? No traction. You can even use these to walk for short periods where there is no solid ground. Be brave and trust in the boots. I like that. The whole idea of this dungeon, right, is to, like, of this whole section of the game is to confirm Link's part in all of this, right? Which is, he is courageous, what he's supposed to be. Everything in the game has been like building upon that idea, but like these two dungeons back to back very specifically kind of lean into that, the whole idea of being brave. And then of course we get two things. We get the Eye of Truth, which is meant to allow us to see through trickery, and then we get hover boots, which we have to be brave enough to use and not be afraid of falling if we were placed in front of a cliff. They are a literal test of bravery. Like, are you brave enough to trust in them? Yeah, but what it's saying about Hyrule's... I should not be wearing these boots, though. Let's be honest. Yeah, I should not be wearing these boots. There is no benefit to wearing these boots outside of their design, outside of, like, their purpose. Oh. It is cool, though. I mean, like, they've never had another pair of boots. I mean, they've had iron boots 20 million times, but... Oh, I forgot. To fuel this length of the adventure... Grape tea. Oh. Not bad, not bad. I think I like the jasmine better, but this isn't bad. I'll take that, please. I mean, I'm glad I actually went and checked for that, or else we would just be mapless. Oh, we don't need to actually do that again. Oh, there's like no alternate paths or anything? That's just it. Did we do everything? We did. Oh my gosh, okay, I was gonna say, whoa, that's pretty small. Oh, that's pretty small too. Maybe this is like a smaller dungeon than I remember. Well, that's what I get for opening my big dumb mouth. Okay, it's a leap of faith. Barely. I like how you barely make it, too. Nice. Is there a song to play? No. I'm out of ideas. Okay. Oh, a fairy. Well, don't mind if I do. Okay, don't mind if I don't, I guess. Well, that was all ultimately pointless, but you know, it's fine. Oh, what I kept meaning to say, but I kept just getting distracted. Oh, okay, yeah, screw this. Not great. Not all right. Was Hyrule's long history of greed and hatred. Makes a lot of sense if you consider the fact that all of the people from all the other groups, tribes, all the other races, they were all like fighting each other, and the King of Hyrule brought them all together, but not after war. Like, he won a war in order to do so, right? Which you can kind of see that as maybe like it's a little it's a little maybe it's got some colonialist vibes to it. It's like, oh no, but we're all together now, and that's good, right? That's good for all of us. Like, yeah, but what had to happen for us to get here, right? So it's interesting to have a location sort of hint towards that idea that, like, hey, we're all good now, everybody's together now. But like the Hyrulean royal family got here, like, was established themselves through blood, and you know, and then it also goes back to, hey, you know who's not freaking here? The ow, I'm getting, this room is destroying me. This wall, it's saying something. It says, you want to see a fairy to the other world, come here. Oh, it's really messed up. I really hate that. Oh, I hear Skulltula. Wait a minute. Oh, it literally is a ferry to another world. I just assumed it meant that I was going to die. I was going to fall down a bottomless pit and be murdered and die and stuff. My bad. I mean, did you see the look on his face? I mean, I guess, you know, you never judge a book by its cover, but I am absolutely going to judge anything in here, and I'm going to take everything at face value. You're all terrible, horrifying monsters. And I want nothing to do with you. Okay, I think that's all she wrote for that. But no, I like the idea that, like, that, like, no, things are the way they are. Oh, crud. No, please. Watch out! I'm trying, Navi. Crud. A couple spin attacks, that's not that bad. Oh, compass? I would have gotten this tea sweeter. I would have made it sweeter if I had known. But you know, sometimes in life you just don't know. And that's okay. thinking bombs? Bombs to blow up skulls? I was right. Whoa. But no, yeah, I like the idea that like everything's fine now, but the history, like nobody's squeaky clean in this. And when you consider the position that the Gerudo have, how they have no connections or relationships with anybody, with any of the other groups or the royal family or the Hylians, Ganondorf was like the first, seemingly the first sort of ambassador coming in to represent the Gerudo. But after this long history, whoa, what? Really? What's he doing? What are those things? Those rats? Man, I'm getting more damage than I have been in a while. I can't believe I'm still getting tripped up by Skulltulas. That's crazy. Hearts? A heart. That's better than nothing. Ooh. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Oh yeah, no, these ones will actually like freaking drag you up and back to the start of the dungeon now. Big money. More silver rupees. That's nothing. Oh, are all these giant rooms just like gauntlets, basically? I remembered liking this dungeon. I think I might have liked it because it was like more straightforward. Ow, getting screwed up though. I could use that fairy now. Oh man. Oh. I can't do that. Oh, jeez. Something on the ground here. I wonder if it's... Let's see. Nice. That's actually what I was hoping for. Aha. Okay. Oh, we're getting close to the first Skulltula, which will be 81. We have 80, right? Please tell me we have 80. Oh, the whole freaking trap here is invisible. Yikes. Need bow. No, but yeah, I like the idea that we have a everyone is at peace, but it is a tentative peace. Did I one-shot the like with jump attack? Really? Oh, I hear it. Now that I know that you can summon blocks of time, maybe, oh yeah. Wow. This is an odd room, though. There's that thing. But what is there to do with that thing? Oh, just kill everything? Oh, don't show me that guy's face. I want to. I guess maybe this is supposed to be more of an intense fight because you're like unaware of the trap while you're. Oh, one of the chests is invisible. Wow. Good. You have the compass though, so it wouldn't be that. Barely out of reach. Nice, that was number 81. Yeah. You know, the tea is actually fine. It's the texture of the aloe vera specifically that's like not super enjoyable to chew on after. I'll take a bundle of arrows. Don't mind if I do. Wow, so this is like out of the way just for that stuff. I like that though, I appreciate that. Ow. Down you, Reaper. Don't fear the Reaper. Okay, next Skulltula is going to be over where the ship is, it looks like, because I recognize the block you gotta push to get to it, so. We were just over there. Oh, I just remembered. I was trying to remember, like, I was thinking of other game legacies I would love to do. And it, oh. I did not grab onto that. Oh, did the guy respawn? Probably. I'll just, oh, I know what I need to do. Oh, you know what? I know what I'll do. I mean, when else are we gonna use it, right? Oh, if we can do a thing that slides underneath there. Ooh, very quick. I was gonna say, like, I grabbed onto the ledge, but then the momentum made me fall off anyways. I think I gotta do it like that. There we go. Whee. I think the optimal way is to roll off of a ledge when you have those on. It gives you a little bit more speed. Can I shoot these guys in the eye? Maybe not. I bet it doesn't like smoke gets in his eye. No, okay, so it's very... Navi's very much like, dude, Link, if we can chuck a bomb at it. Nice. Oh, it is right there. I wasn't sure. I assumed that was gonna be how we get through, but okay, we don't have another small key for across the room, so just gotta go this way, I think. I feel like my only tip for this dungeon so far is just like make sure you came in with some healing items just in case, because there's way more traps than the other ones. But I guess that makes sense. This is a temple, but it's also like a tomb. And throughout history, tombs have like often been trapped to stop thieves from going in and raiding, because they always would bury people with like money and treasure and things like that. Things of value. We'll find the stone umbrella that protects against the rain of blades. Stone umbrella. Rain of blades. Are these the rain of blades? Where's my stone umbrella? Oh. Hey, there's a Skulltula. Is this the Skulltula that I need? Is this the next one? Mayhaps? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Interesting. No, both images of the two Skulltulas I have left, which would be this one and the one by the boat, both of them had the same block next to them, which made me think that's how I... Oh. Oh no, there's gonna be another one after that too. Huh. Okay, so there's one more than I thought there was, but the next two. I know what two of them are. So yeah, I'm on the right path. This dungeon seems more like a straight shot. Oh. Oh my gosh, that was a little close. Okay, so that should have been number 82. Yes. Okay. Let's do it. Just going down to the next one. The next one's going to be... There's like gonna be some blue fire in a room. That's... Just keep an eye over that, I guess. Oh. No way, okay. Well, I found a stone umbrella. Not really an umbrella, but it'll do. But I want to get it over here. Yeah, you definitely want to switch sides, because if you keep pushing it from the other side, eventually that thing's coming down. You're not gonna have a good time. I've been still been keeping up with My Hero Academia. I really enjoy that show. I know everybody always rants about like, oh, but that one's bad and Boruto's the best, but One Piece is the best, but this and that and this is the best. And I just like Spy versus Spy. I mean Spy versus Spy X Family. That's what it's called. I'm not about all that. I think all of these things are pretty good. Except I don't know, Boruto doesn't look very good to me. But if you enjoy it, then you know, more power to you. I think all of these look good, and I would probably enjoy watching all of them. So, you know, everybody else can freaking fight about which one's the best, and like, to me, not watching something because you think you're watching the best one, and like you refuse to watch something else, that you're the one missing out. You know what I mean? You're the only person being affected by that is you, because you're the one losing out on another good show. Why not just watch and enjoy two things? Or more than that. Why not watch all of these things and probably enjoy all of them? Every single one. I mean, for Pete's sake, if it's a shonen, every single one of these things are pretty cookie cutter, you know? It's kind of a dime a dozen, I'm gonna be honest. So why are we trying to kid ourselves? I like My Hero Academia because it's got superhero stuff in it. And I think that's neat. Just in case I can't make that jump, I'm just gonna choose not to. Oh. Was it like a shortcut? I guess? Strange. Well, you know, when I saw this room, I was like, oh man, the rooms in this dungeon are so big. But then it's kind of like, oh, well, most of this is just big, empty, bottomless pits, so... Oh gosh, what's in this room? Ah, yes. Spikes and redeads. Really? Oh, I can pull myself to re-deads and stun them? That's crazy. Awesome, okay. ₹5 seems a little silly, but okay. But what I will say is, I think what people do have right about My Hero Academia at the moment is that the creator recently said he, you know, is kind of ready to be done with the show. I'll be done with the manga, done with the series. And hey, I respect that. You know, you make something for years and years and years. Yeah, I can imagine you wanting to be done pretty soon. However, what I don't think is good is to rush to get it over with. And that's kind of what it feels like. It feels like with every chapter that's happening, they're just kind of, he's just kind of willy-nilly throwing anything at the board. Like, okay, we're gonna have this character here to do this thing arbitrarily. Does it make sense for the character to be doing that thing? Have we established that that character could do the thing they're doing? Does it make sense for this character to be fighting this person? I want to be done. I want to be done. And it's like, dude, you had such a oh, duh, I'm so dumb. I got these boots. I'm like, oh man, I'm barely not getting enough reach. Yeah, because I got boots. Gotta use my boots. Oh. Oh, I forgot it said I stay lifted off the ground. Ow. But I just assumed that wouldn't work with these because they're not like, they're not tiny little like Tic Tacs on the floor. They're giant spike. Whatever, I'll take it. Aw, man. Come on, dude. This isn't cool. You know what is cool though? The gold Skulltula that is in this room. I don't know where it is, but we'll find it, I'm sure. But no, it's like you're this close to the end, and you've done a masterful job at bringing all this stuff together, bringing all these ideas together. Not to mention, you already. It's like, okay, if you're just going to, you continue the series long after what was a perfectly fine place to end. And now you're rushing and starting to get really sloppy with it? Really? Why start getting loose with it now? He should have just ended it in the first war arc, because the last arc now, this is the second war arc. Where everything's coming to a head, but it doesn't feel like... And like the war arc and the arc that followed after, the vigilante arc, these two arcs are what confirmed in my mind that this was one of the best, like one of the most well-crafted and continuously engaging shonen animes there were, but it's getting so sloppy now. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's not perfect. I just think it's extremely well made, and that makes it enjoyable. And it's also, you know, it breaks, it sort of balances the shonen tropes with like some really interesting ideas and a really fleshed out like a really fleshed out world and like the really fleshed out politics for the world and all that kind of stuff, and the way fights worked and things like that. I felt like it struck a good balance. But now, I don't know. It's like Horikoshi had the perfect ending, the perfect like finale in the previous arc, the first war arc. It had perfect build-up, it had perfect stakes, it had perfect execution, and it changed the world forever. It was a great place to end. But then the good guys didn't defeat the bad guys for good, and everybody. Oh, that's what I had to do, really? I was just killing that batch just for the heck of it. Okay. Hold on. We have 83. Okay. Now 84 is going to be the ship. The ship. Okay. Now we need to go where the heck the ship is. I don't remember where it is. Ah. Oh, I know what I need. Okay, we need to switch boots after this is done. Because when this is on, I have a feeling it's gonna, like, wearing the hover boots would make this thing launch us. Okay. Thing's shooting things at me. Hold the phone. Bail, bail! Ah! The fire, it burns. Oh. Hold the phone? How do we get in there? Am I gonna need this? Oh, it's a door. Okay, let's be a little smart about this. Not just run in. Oh, wait a minute. You know what we never use? Or have not used yet? There we go. Okay, Ah! Ah! Oh, maybe those fire arrows were doing damage? Because he only took one hit right there. I don't know. Is this the key? It's not, but if you look on the map, there's another key. Oh, right here? Yeah, for sure right here. Yeah, but no, I just don't understand what the point of setting up something that's such a great finale and then choosing to keep going only to then be like, you know, I'm kind of sick of this. I'm just gonna rush it. I'm just gonna rush it at the end. You're at the end. You could have been at the end sooner. You could have been done. You're the one who chose to keep going. And now you don't want to be here anymore? Heck, give the thing to me. I'll freaking like better freaking ending than you. No, I mean, that's not to say it's not like all is lost. You know what I mean? Oh, this is another Skulltula, by the way. I can hear Skulltula, but I can't get to Skulltula. No, I mean it's not that I'm still enjoying it, but that's because I'm super invested in like cool things are still happening, interesting things are still happening. I just think it was odd. I just think the direction they went with some things were odd. The sort of setup they have right now. The confrontations we're getting right now feel way less interesting because we're literally just repeating. We already had these fights. We already had these confrontations. We're just doing it all again, except now we said, oh, but now the bad guys are uber, super, especially strong. It's just like, it's like when you're a kid and in order to make something sound more powerful, you add like super, ultra, omega, hyper in front of it 50 times over and you're like, now see? Now it's stronger. I do not understand. This gold Skulltula says, before we go on, look to your left above the shortcut area you just opened up. There's a gold Skulltula atop that ledge. Is the gold Skulltula? Navi will fly up there and turn green? Oh. Oh. Like above. Do I need Pierre's friend? Or maybe we can't even do it from like this angle? Do we need to be higher? I don't know if I would have gotten that because I could hear that thing all around me, but I just could not for the life of me see it. I probably would have gotten it once I was up here. I probably would have gotten it. We definitely don't want to head on the boat before we get this thing. There we go. Man, imagine if you never talked to that scarecrow when you were a kid. If you just didn't explore Lake Hylia, because you kind of don't need to when you're like young Link. We gotta be observant. Okay, that's number 84. Nice. And now there's only one more. I think there's only one more. Yeah, just 85. Looks like we're actually coming to the end of this dungeon. How long has it been? Well, I've been recording for an hour, and I haven't had to like I haven't had to pause to say, hey, I need to go find where I need to actually go next, or anything like that. So that's interesting. Well, actually, I will pause really quick, but not to figure out where I need to go. Just turn on this fan. You know, it's colder and it's been raining, but it's still gets very hot in here. I got my computer running. There we go. That'll get things circulating a bit. You know, them talking about the bloody past of Hyrule. I think another, like, given the game's themes, like, main theme is about time and the effect it has on different things. Also, this part's really great. You're in, like, the death freaking... Oh, you know what? Let's get a little... I'm busting out the katana. Oh! Where'd the other guy go? Well, the other guy fell off. Is that it for him? I guess so. Huh. It's kind of goofy. But no, given that the game's theme, like, main theme is about time and its effect on things, I think Link the ship is sinking, abandoned ship. Oh. Holy criminy. I like how it's not even water. Like, it doesn't even look like water, it just looks like mist. But no, I think it's I think a cool aspect of... Nice. I wasn't sure if that was gonna work. It just seemed like the thing to do. I really like this dungeon. This dungeon's cool. I like that there's like a lot of like... It's a lot about like really observing a room, a lot of like booby trap dodging. I like how the solution to some things feel a lot less manufactured and a lot more like you're just like using the terrain. Like that right there, that was a very unique solution. If it was any other puzzle, we would have like pressed a button and it would have dropped a bridge or something. But in that one, it's like, no, we just blew something up. Oh, well, this sucks. This is upsetting. We can't see. We're in a maze, but we get to see we get to see all these things. Oh, they split up into tiny ones. Awful. I hated every second of it. But no, I think what's cool is that the game is sort of like, because like, oh, I think this one was confusing. I think you could literally just blow it up. Because if you look at these things, they're like very clearly old, dilapidated. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Oh, they respawn already? Oh man. Oh, we're looking for big skulls again to get to the second, Can I break these with the hammer? Is that what I'm remembering? Ah, I don't know. Okay, third time's a charm. I don't know. What else do I have? I have... Well, you would have to have Din's Fire to even enter the dungeon. These are made of wood. Weird. Okay, that was that. No, thank you. This room. Okay, there's a gold Skulltula in here. But no, yeah, as I was saying, I think what's touching on right now is the sort of idea that like the younger generation is having to fix the problems caused by the older generation, because like time and time again it's like, okay, the Deku Tree's gone, or like the older generation is just lost and is no longer able to... Oh, Kobe. Nice. Oh, we don't need any of this money though. Is that all this was for? Was just for some money? Well, I guess, you know, get the gold Skulltula too, but but no, like Sawya had to tend to the forest temple. Weird. I don't know what was happening there. I think that's all this was for. Okay, hold on. So we want to go to this one. Oh. Oh no. Oh, at the last second. Screw this game. Screw it. That's gonna be a key. There we go. No, but yeah, like, sorry I had to step in as the person to attend to the Forest Temple because the Deku Tree was killed. Princess Ruto had to go. She was the only one remaining from her people because all of her people got frozen over. So she had to go tend to the Water Temple. Darunia, now, Darunia is not really the younger generation, but the only person left, however though, the only person left back at the place was Darunia's son. So the younger generation was suffering while the entire older generation was nowhere to be found because they had all been kidnapped and they were going to be sacrificed to a dragon, right? And now this temple, everything about it. Okay, one last little trek. Oh, there we go. Gold Skulltula on the Shadow Temple. I forgot that we could use that to check when we're done. Oh, there's like a room with a chest we missed. But we got everything I would want, which is all the Skulltulas. That's kind of all I care about. Yeah, I'm good on I don't, there's probably just like money or whatever, so I'm good on that. Oh! The momentum. I meant to pause because I was going to finish my thought. This whole, okay, my thought was, this whole dungeon is a tomb filled with a bunch of dead people that presumably the Sheikah had to deal with. Along with this evil spirit. And now we're the ones who have to go and attend to it. Impa's the only Sheikah left outside of Sheik. It's freaking bongo, dude. This guy's messed up, okay? Let's just get it out there. This guy's messed up. Oh no, yeah, we can't touch the ground, so we have to use this. I don't know what we absolutely need. Ow. How did that do 4 hearts of damage? I hate the sound he makes. Ow. He does some freaking damage too. You're fighting him in a freaking abyss. He looks gross. Him moving towards you like that is really messed up. Dang it, I don't know why my arrows aren't coming out. Oh god, the ground hurts you. I didn't know. What? I don't know why I keep getting, like, turned around. Oh, I didn't know. Was that a full heal? Oh no, I swapped out my arrows. Why did I do that? Ah. Here we go. Honestly, I think that's probably the best iteration of the two floating hands boss design. Because they do that a lot, especially in Zelda games. You know, they do it in the Mario games too, but out of all the Nintendo games, I think Bongo Bongo has to be the most interesting two floating hands head in the middle boss. Next to, I don't know, like Andross or something. Look at that, only 2 more heart containers. I love how this room, you know how like in the water temple, when you finish fighting Dark Link, the room changes back into just being a normal room. It's not like this endless sort of like misty oasis anymore. I like how this room doesn't change. This is this room. This is what this is. It's this endless black abyss on a weird giant drum with a lethal mist surrounding it. That is what this is. And there's no getting around that. There's no changing that. But yeah, I like how, and then, so for this temple being sort of a burial ground for all of those, it feels like it's implied that like anybody who ever went against the Hyrule royal family or the people of Hyrule in general were killed and buried here or locked away here. Underneath Kakariko Village. It's basically a giant burial ground. Like a mass grave almost. And I like how all of this accumulated death basically created this nightmare place, this underworld almost, like a like an underworld, like a Greek underworld almost. And I like how Impa, the last, who's not young, but she is the last surviving Sheikah of the Sheikah. So, all, like, whatever her people did, whatever they went through, whoever they fought and killed and assassinated, whatever things they had to do as the sort of secret league working for the Hyrule family in the shadows, whatever the things they had to do, all accumulated here, and Impa, being the last surviving member, was the one who had to deal with it. But then even more so, it's unleashed at the well, and who's there to confront that? Impa goes here because she's the last surviving member of the Sheikah, of the past Sheikah. So she's coming here to the source. But then Sheik had to go to the well and try to stop it, and tried to stop it right when it exited. So because Impa couldn't be there. And Sheik, as we went over last time, was sitting there prepared to fight this thing alone. And considering we couldn't beat it together, both of us, the first time, because of course we couldn't see it. It's sort of this bleak thing of like, and what's happening to all these characters? They're becoming sages, but they're leaving this world. They're leaving it behind. They're trying to leave this world better than what it was before. The world they've been left with, that they've all been left with, is bleak. And it's built off of a horrible, bloody history of fighting and greed and grabs for power. And while they're all united, that history is still too fresh for anybody to not come and to not bubble back up to the surface, right? And you know that's very reflective of the real world. It's like, you know, people want to say the terrible things that happen in America, and not even just America, all across the world. Like, oh, well, those things were a long time ago. It's like, yeah, I mean, they were a long time ago compared to like our single lifespan, right? But a couple hundred years is not long enough to forget these things. But we still remember things that happened thousands of years ago, and atrocities that happened thousands of years ago. So I think what we're sort of seeing happening in this game, especially you start to get a feel for at this point, is that this sort of bad blood between like the Hylians and the Hylians, Zoras, Gorons, Sheikah, and the Gerudo is beginning to boil back up to the surface. The younger generation are now tasked with, like Zelda too. Zelda had to run away from home after she was a kid. They said that Ganondorf betrayed the king, and then Zelda had to run that same day. Who the heck knows what happened to the king? Does betray the king mean that Ganondorf was in there? Ganondorf had his soldiers in there looking for Zelda. What happened to the king? Well, I don't see the king anywhere now. Presumably he died. Everybody Zelda knew in that castle is dead. Every single person. And she was a kid when that happened. We don't even know where she is now. I mean, I know what she is, but as far as like our character that we are inhabiting, Link, we have no idea where the heck she is. We have not heard from her. We have not seen her. So it's like the younger generation is now tasked. There's nobody left. So it's like who's left to fight? The younger generation is now tasked with trying to make the world better at the cost of their own lives, basically. They're having to dedicate their very essence and give away everything they are in order to try to make sure that this world is better for the people who come after them. They're trying to make the world better, and they won't even be able to see it. They won't even be able to be a part of it anymore. Anybody who becomes a sage, and who the heck knows what's gonna happen to Link? I mean, we're gonna see what happens to Link, but where is Link after all of this? He's a kid who's now been inhabiting an adult body, and he's been dragged across Hyrule, fighting by the skin of his teeth everywhere he goes. The thing we just fought, this horrible thing, this is hell. This is not a pleasant place. And he was forced to come here. He had like no choice. What started as a couple of kids deciding, hey, yeah, let's go save the world, has now become like a war, basically. Link is having to be a one-man army against all of evil. against nightmares. And he was a kid starting this, and at this point, I think especially after you get to this point, I think this is probably when Link just sort of stops being a kid. I feel like this temple, the bottom of the well, the attack on Cargo Village, this walking through these catacombs, these tombs, hearing the walls are whispering about the blood-soaked fields of Hyrule and things like that. And this long history of greed and hate, and all these things that precede Link, all these things that Link would have never known about if it wasn't for Ganondorf coming in to change the status quo. And then you have to wonder, like, well, who the heck knows what the Gerudo and Ganondorf specifically have been through up till this point to push him to do something like this. The Gerudo are not well liked. They're looked down upon. They're seen as they're othered all throughout history. They have to, now I don't condone this because this has some bleak, frightening implications. They kidnap people in order to procreate. But then think about that. I'm not saying that's okay. That's awful. That's horrifying. It's literally, I mean, you know. But they kidnap people in order to procreate. Because they do not have the means or the population to continue their own race of people unless they do that. And it'll be a long time before we get to Breath of the Wild where the Gerudo simply go out and travel to look for husbands, you know? Or to look for other partners amongst other people, and to then have children through, like, you know, non-kidnapping assault and non-assault through any other means other than assault. It's going to be a long time before they get to that. And we're going to see Gerudo in a lot of different lights and a lot of different settings before we get there. It's interesting. It's very interesting. I for sure think this is the part. I know when I was a kid, this was the part where I was like, man, if I got through this, I can get through anything scary. I think this is what like helped me, honestly, is going through this dungeon and just the dungeon and the beneath the well, fighting this guy and coming out on the other end and winning, like really helped me because I was so scared of everything when I was a kid. I was riddled with fear and riddled with anxiety. I was constantly even up to, and I'm not afraid of, because I couldn't, this isn't something I could have helped, you know what I mean? But I had to, I was constantly going into my mother's room and sleeping on the floor because it was the only way that I could feel safe enough to sleep sometimes. I was afraid of the dark. I was afraid of... I had a lot of fear about religious stuff. I was afraid of going to hell. I was afraid of being a bad person. I was afraid of other people being bad people to me. I was afraid of being betrayed, being forgotten, and any number of things. A lot like pretty normal fears, but I mean, like it would just bounce back and forth from one to another. And I think this game, I guess I never considered it. This might sound a little cheesy or corny, but I really do think this game helped me move past that. I don't think I realized that till this very moment. Because it was happening without me thinking about it. You play, this is a game about a kid who's forced to grow up and recognize that, yeah, there are horrors in the world, there are terrible things, but look at all the good around you. Look, see, there are bad people, but there are also good people. Things are going to get hard, but they're also going to get better. They also can get better. And when you go to sleep, don't be afraid, because you're gonna wake up and the sun's gonna come up when you do. No matter what happens, the sun's still gonna come back up. This is when I stopped being quite so scared of stuff. Weird. Wow. Okay. Well, let's go through. Oh, Link's getting the sniffles. Oh no, Link, I'm sorry. I just had to go blow my nose. Don't worry, Link. We'll get out of here. Okay. Oh, you know who we didn't see? And I think this is the first time we didn't see the person. Oh no, we didn't see Saria. But where's Impa? That's a real question. I mean, we knew. We were even told that Impa was going to become a sage. The boy with the noble Zelda's Ocarina. As I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker. And I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see you have become a fine hero. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face. She will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 wise ones, will seal the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. I like how it's not personal. It's not personalized, right? Everybody else's dialogue was very much about their relationship with Link. And it doesn't seem like that at first, but then I like how it loops back around and she's like, and she does say, she's passing down the torch. She's like, you've become a fine hero now, and I can't be by her side anymore. So that she's giving us the responsibility. It's like I was just talking about one generation to the other. She can't guard Zelda anymore, so now it's up to us. You receive the Shadow Medallion. Impa awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Please look out for the princess. Yes, ma'am. Oh, that's another thing. Also, if you notice, things are not better here. It did not show us Kakariko changing back or some huge shift or anything. But things are back to normal. Well, that's nice. I guess just the graveyard is forever sort of cursed to live like that. The sad thing is, though, the people only ever talked about Impa as a passing thought, you know? They never really talked about her as, like, somebody they knew personally or ever saw around, so I don't know if anybody here is gonna know of her or acknowledge her. No, everybody's just going back to business as usual, because crisis averted, I guess. Oh, his house stood where the well is now. I wonder why that man had his house torn down and replaced with a well that had a demon kept inside of it. That's kind of eerie. Well, that's one more medallion. Only one more to go. I know where we need to go, but I don't know exactly how the game is going to direct us there. But hey, that's it for now. If you liked this and enjoyed listening to me ramble nonsensically about stuff, then tune in for more of that. You can press a like and the bell to get notified, and dislike it if you want to, and like it if you disliked it, and dislike it if you liked it. Leave a comment. If you're watching this being streamed, then you can hit the heart and the follow, and maybe even subscribe there. Drop a sub, drop a fat subby for your boy. Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Anyhow, yeah, next time we will continue on, and I mean, dang, look what we got going on. 2 more arrows, 1 more spell, Got 85 Skulltulas, 3 more heart pieces, 1 more song. Oh, 1 more song that's between these two, interesting. And only 1 more medallion before we can go and confronting it Ganondorf. I mean, we're the only ones gonna do it. I don't see any of the other people going up and doing it. Maybe what's his face? Ego? The horse guy from the Lon Lon Ranch. We'll send him over. Soften Ganondorf up for us.